Welcome everybody to another great episode of Real Life Matters. I'm telling you, today I got a guy on. He speaks Spanish, English. Well, we're gonna see what's going on. He's in the music and the entertainment industry. And without any other further ado, I introduce to you Litos Vacho Rich. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Wow. Oh yes, and we got sorry, and I got DJ Despair on here. How you doing, Litos? I had to ask Despair how to pronounce your name. So
hmm
can you tell everybody where you're at right now, where you're from?
Yeah, I'm right now currently in Winnipeg, Manitoba. I'm
Oh,
actually from Mexico, El Salvador, Honduras, and I live here in Canada.
so you're from three places.
Yes, my mother is El Salvadorian. My father
Huh?
is Honduran. I was born in Mexico City, and then we got the opportunity to come live here in Canada.
Wow. Well, I
Yeah.
guess a little different. You're out in the Prairie Province. It's a bit colder out there. I know
Oh,
we
it's a lot
complain here a
colder.
little bit in Toronto.
Oh yeah, it's a lot colder out here than most expect it to be.
Oh, okay. Well, it's good. I love the red. I love the red. I like that. All
Thank
the red you have on there. I love it. That's my one of my colors there. I love I love the red. But can you tell people how long have you been, what got you into the music industry and doing what you're doing?
I've been doing music now for I think about like 3 years now. I started 3 years when I approached Despair actually, and I told him I sent him a video of a first song that I ever did, and took to the studio, and right away he just looked at it, and then he actually didn't say anything to me on the first time, and then I went and kept going, and then I did I think another song, and I did another video, and then I sent it towards him again, and then he noticed the song that it was me again, and then he called me, messaged me, and he said, "Hey, are you looking to work? Are you looking to do music and stuff?" And I told him, "Yeah, I wanna take this a little bit more seriously and actually become a registered artist." And he helped pave the way. He helped me get me registered. He helped me get me started. He helped me put on the vision that I had in my head to help become a reality for me.
He got to perform in Toronto. He got to go on tour. He's been a beast and is one of the best artists I've had the opportunity to working with because he's loyal and respectful and he understands the game and the loyalty of a DJ. And a lot of people don't seem to understand that. Like within 3 years, he's done more than most artists has ever done.
Wow. Well, for 3 years, that's a pretty good because sometimes some people are just like a one hit wonder and then they do one thing and then they're out. You know what I mean? So, but for you, you know, you just what inspired you, like, to say, okay, you know what, I'm going to go and do this, and what's inspired you, Litos?
What inspired me, honestly, was the passion towards music. It was never towards fame. It was never towards the money. The music was always around me in my life. As a child, I grew up singing even in church. I grew up singing alone. I grew up just always around music.
Oh, you sang in church.
Yeah, so when I was young, I even used to sing in church. I used to
Wow.
do everything. So the music was just always a part of my life. So once I got a little bit older, I started getting into the hip hop and listening to reggaeton. So it was just something that was always a part of my life. And honestly, I just took it day by day. I was something I was just doing with my friends, freestyling and just having fun with it. And then one day, like my friends, I was freestyling with them, they just told me like, "Man, you got something here. You got a talent that you should really take a little more seriously, and maybe take into a booth and actually make a actual song." And so that kind of motivated me to like, opened my eyes as to the talent that other people seen I had, and it kind of opened my eyes to like trying something new and taking on something that I've never done before. And I just really liked music already, so then I just said, you know what, let's try it out. Let's see what a studio can do for me and what the music can do for me.
Right. So you actually like to sing in your own national tongue, and
Yeah,
that's nice.
yes, I can sing in both languages, English and Spanish.
Which is good, which is good. But I hear, but your new video, the video, that you put out there, like what made you put that together? And you did it in Spanish, which is nice. I always like to hear that, the little authenticity of it.
Thank you, thank you. Honestly, I wanted to take advantage of my own language, right? Being Latino and being able to speak it fluently and being able to speak English fluently. I also never seen any other Canadian artists take that challenge on of trying to do both genres of hip hop and reggaeton. So for me, it was more of a challenge to put onto myself that I could show people that I can be versatile in English, but also I could be versatile in Spanish. So I wanted to just really show people that, hey, there's no limit to the kind of music you want to make. If you want to make music in Spanish, whole different kind of genre, go for it. And then you want to make hip hop, go for it. There's no limit to the music, right? And that's the best part of this industry, is that you could put your mind towards anything and any kind of genre, any kind of music, and just flow with it and just roll with it and do it to what feels best for you.
Wow. Well, it sounds really good. I like the reggaeton beats, that's coming, also the Afro beats, is also coming into that, little bit of that too. But the reggaeton beats is a different beat altogether.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, so I don't know what Despair wants to ask. Go ahead.
No, I said, yeah, I agreed. He's gone through, like, his first album was basically hip hop.
Mhm.
And his last, like, the single that actually blew, Montana, it just took. Like, the minute I started, like, we didn't even have the full song even played. Just the hook of the beginning of the intro and just him singing a chair. And everybody was like, what song is this? I want this song. What is the song? And then the song led him to, like, doing a lot. Like, he went to Europe. Tell him about your Europe experience.
Mm-hmm. So that song actually did help me a lot. It helped me get onto the Bad Boy tour in Europe. I was out there for a month, all paid expenses. We went to 13 different countries out there, performed at all of them. And I'm telling you, that was a real eye opener for me, because the reaction of the crowds that I came across was incredible. Because when you see the crowd actually engaging with you and the crowds coming closer to you, pulling out their phones and stuff, taking pictures, that just really like boosts your confidence, and it makes you like, wow, I'm doing something good. I'm doing something for the people that appreciate what I'm actually doing, right? And that was amazing. The song really helped take off. And it was that song when I was playing it out there. Oh, it was unbelievable. Everybody was just
Well, sing
crazy.
us a little bit of it now. I want to hear a little bit. That's not. I'm sorry, I'm putting you on the spot now. I know you don't got the back reggaeton beat because we're gonna see his video later, but I want to hear something.
You know
You
what?
got me excited now.
Uh, it's so catchy because it speaks on people and faces and names that you know, right? So off the very beginning, I'm saying, and I excuse if I'm cursing.
No cursing.
No cursing.
So you just gotta go, babe, babe, babe. You gotta
Yeah,
do it now.
you're not gonna like it. I'm
That's
calling
okay.
Lady Gaga. And it just keeps going. Like the people just, whenever I would throw that curse, the verse or the hooked people, oh man, everybody went crazy. Like I could play it in the background a little bit for you if you want to take a
Yeah,
little.
let's hear it. Let's hear it a little bit.
We can't do it with the swearing. Like, it's just too much.
It's too much swearing in
I
there.
have a video edit, but I
Oh
just
God.
I had to like literally for me to put it on radio. I had to edit it myself.
Do you have the edited version? You have the edited version?
I never made it version. It's out there. It's everything out there.
Well, this is what real life matters is. You know what I mean? Like, you know, we're hearing this. This is what I do. This is what we do. And, you know, he's got to send me that red hat. That's all I do. Oh, you got a red hat on. You know what? You guys are all these clothing and stuff. You know something? You don't even send your girl up here one.
Oh,
yeah.
definitely.
I literally, this is the thing about me and Litos. We did a show. We opened up for Murder Beats one time.
Mm-hmm.
Literally did not see each other until we walked up on stage. Dressed the same. All of us. Dressed the same. No one realized it. We just do it. Like it's just a family thing. Like we just pop up and I literally just grabbed it too. And just threw it on. Just because I wanted to support.
You're walking all around the house. Remember everybody seeing you.
I am walking all over my house. I'm like, where's my controller
You're
at?
giving it a house tour.
Yeah, I'm all
We're
walking
giving
around.
you your house tour. Your house look nice though.
Big thing with
Here,
you
check
is
this.
went to Toronto, from Toronto too. Like in one of G Wonders.
There's a little like clip.
All right.
Hey.
I'm fucking with Rihanna. Thinking I gon' like it. I'm calling Lady Gaga.
I skin that body, me.
They say I'm hot like Montana. They say I'm hot like Montana. Hot like Montana. They say I'm hot like Montana. I'm out here pulling.
There you go.
What? I guess them famous people like in Rihanna, girl. Yep. I hope Rihanna knows that she's up in that song.
Hey, what's up? Yeah.
See, the big thing is that Litos has done things that a lot of people haven't done in this short period of time of working, and we've also had had a great time working with Don De Niro, who's one of the Cuban-linked artists from back in the days with Terror Squad and everybody and all that. And he works with Chris Gotti and all them, and we've joined up with the Latin community and the Cuban community around the world. So now there's a lot more things expected coming from Litos now, especially tracks he's done with these guys.
Mm-hmm. We're expecting
Being a Winnipeg artist, he's in a perfect lane because there's nobody out here like him.
Wow. I'm telling you, well, who do you want to work with? You know, like who would you like to work with? Because I had people on my show and in the past, and they said they want to work with people, and all of a sudden the connect happens.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, I would love to work with artists from all over the world. I'd love to work with Drake. I'd love to work with also the Latin artists like J Balvin, Ozuna, Bad Bunny. But I also want to work with like the hip hop side as well, right? But I also, even on top of that, what I want to do is something that people are starting to see is that Afro and Latin mix, where it's half Afro and half Latin, right? Like in like reggaeton and then half like, you know?
Like Afro beats.
Yeah, exactly. And so that's
wow.
what I'm trying to work with artists that are in that mix, like Snow, that, you know, like Daddy Yankee making a remix with like Snow like that, like stuff like that. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to work with the artists that are seeing past just what everybody else is doing. I'm trying to do something that people don't see on the daily, right? So I'd love to work with Wizkid. I'd love to work with Popcan. I'd love to work with Vibes Cartel. I'd love to work with, you know, all these artists that are really just giving off those vibes of dance and good vibes and good feel. And that's what I like. And that's what I feel like this music does for people.
Because literally, since I've been messing with him, he's only had one underground song that like was just, but you can still nod your head to it. Everything else was just like you're in the club, you're just dancing away, and you're just having a ball. And especially now with the reggaeton side of things, it's like you can't stop dancing. It's like amazing. Like I broke the song last year at a one of my parties I do in Toronto, and we were on a party bus. And I have a video clip of like people just going nuts over it, and it was just a taster just to let people see what was going on.
Well, we can't. I guess we can't put the video clip on because it's on your phone. We'll have to see it at a later, at a later date. But Litos, does your you know what you do? Does your family support you? Because sometimes they have people have little with the transition and into the music and what you do and maybe what type of music you do. So does your family support you on that?
You know what? I'm blessed to have that because my family supports me strongly. Like my mother, my stepfather, and even my father and my stepmother. Again, my parents remarried. They're Christian, so they don't listen to what they call secular music, right? So they only listen to Christian music, okay? But are they listening to my songs? Almost all the time. Are they telling their people they work with, their friends, their people at church that my son makes music? Check out his music. Yes. And to me, it's like, wow, like like they're really just supporting and really just showing me like, hey, we believe in you. Anything you do, we believe in you. And that to me is really like a backbone that I needed because everything starts with family for me, and then I branch out, right? And I only make family outside my family is how I look at it. And with everybody supporting everybody behind my back and helping even with just a simple share, helping with the simple hey, check this guy out, hey, have you heard this guy, hey, that for me goes a long way because it was never meant to gain fame or money. It was always just to be heard. For me, it was never just, oh, I want to be the next biggest thing. I just wanted to be heard, and that was for me all worth it.
So that's something. So tell people something. I want to ask Litos something that people don't know about you, or maybe they misconceive something about you that they, and you say, that's not me.
Mm-hmm. You know what people misconceive is the name. They say Vato Rich. I ain't rich, but it's a goal that I'm putting out there, that I'm putting into the world to become a reality. It's something that people think that I'm the big artist, or that, oh, they see the videos that, oh, he made it already. I didn't make it. I'm out here to make it with everybody. I'm out here to put on artists that want to make it with me, but not just for a selfish reason of becoming rich or becoming famous, but to be heard, to have people that listen to music be able to come and tell me, hey man, your music helped me. Hey, your music helped me stay out of the streets because I was in a studio instead writing a song that was in my head. Like I found that people don't know that, hey, I might be from the streets, but that doesn't mean that I'm encouraging everybody else to be about it. I'd rather encourage the people to be like, hey, you know what, the streets ain't the only way out. You can go and you can be a positive influencer and show people that, hey man, make music, make something positive for people to see that you're doing something. You're not always going to be the biggest guy in the streets, but you can become somebody still in the music industry. You can become somebody in school. You can become someone as a doctor. So what people don't know about me is that I'm about a person that I love to help. I love to I give back, like my family. At first, if you would even talk to them, if there's anything they need, I'm who they go to, and I'm the one that helps. I'm the one that's, giving back to whoever needs it because I got a heart, and I know what it's like to not have. And now that I got a little bit, I'm able to help people that are in need. And so people don't see that side of me because I don't post it. I'm not out here showing people what I do on the sidelines for people, because that's not me. That's not who I am. Do I do it? Absolutely. But I'm not about like, oh, getting clout for it or getting, that's not me. So that's something people don't know about me, but I'm the kind of person to give back and just help whoever needs.
Right. Well, we saw Litos at its best, and people saw that today. So where can people find you at? Because we're going to play your video. at
Okay.
the end of your video at the end of the session here. So tell people where your social media is and all that.
Okay, so you can find me at Vato Rich 204. It's spelled like that, VATORICH 204. You can find me on Instagram, on Facebook, on any app, any platform that you could download music on. It'll be under Litos. Litos is my artist name, and Vato Rich is my label. So it's just like the two that I put together so that I can kind of make a name for myself.
Okay. And then you can find him also through DJ Despair there.
Yeah, his works his page as well, and I'm all over there.
All right. Well, you know what? You got to be on my page, but I do want to thank you, Litos, for talking to me. I want you to come back at some point again to tell us an update. Maybe
Definitely.
2021, you come down and tell us what you're doing, what you're about, and you could do some stuff here. So I do want to thank you. I want to thank DJ Despair and everybody for tuning into Real Life Matters today. And follow me on Real Life Matters on Instagram, DBoss_1. Go to my YouTube channel, DBoss Networks on YouTube. And also you can like my page. Just look up Sweet the Boss. Sweet, not like sweet like sugar, sweet as in a hotel suite. So anyways, stay tuned right now for Litos' video. And bye for now.
Thank you.
Litos, Vato Rich. Yo te superé, pero nunca te olvidé. Yo nunca te olvidé. Pasan las horas yo pensando en ti. Ella pensando en ti. Una nena pa' mí va a tener que ver. A tener que ver. Soy un bandolero, yo no sé qué hacer. Ella no sé qué hacer. Ella para mí es mi chiquita. Ya, 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 ya. Ella me la pone por encima, ma. Me la pone más. Entonces yo ya sé lo que te gusta, que te busquen o que te revisan. Ah, pues yo no paro porque sé lo que tú quieres. Entonces ya pues dime cómo lo prefieres. Nena, yo sé lo que tú quieres saber. Mejor mami, móntate para que te monten. Te hablo en el oído para que tú me lo digas. Sé que tú me quieres, pero sin salida. Yo te superé, pero nunca te olvidé. Yo nunca te olvidé. Pasan las horas yo pensando en ti. Ella pensando en ti. Una nena pa' mí va a tener que ver. A tener que ver. Soy un bandolero, yo no sé qué hacer. Ella no sé qué hacer. Superando todo lo que he visto ya. Ya, 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 ya. Ahora yo prefiero ir y a beber. A ir y a beber. Bebé, tú ya sabes lo que quiero es que te vengas y que tú me digas de que tú te quieres a quedar aquí conmigo, de que tú no te vas porque soy tu preferido. Como ella baila, a ti te quita de tu banda. Ella te menea porque paricera. Como se me mueve, no supieras la mujer. Cara inocente, pero me enciende. Yo te superé, pero nunca te olvidé. Yo nunca te olvidé. Pasan las horas yo pensando en ti. Ella pensando en ti. Una nena pa' mí va a tener que ver. A tener que ver. Soy un bandolero, yo no sé qué hacer. Ella no sé qué hacer. Yo te superé, pero nunca te olvidé. Yo nunca te olvidé. Pasan las horas yo pensando en ti. Ella pensando en ti. Una nena pa' mí va a tener que ver. A tener que ver. Soy un bandolero, yo no sé qué hacer. Ella no sé qué hacer. Ahora ya lo saben. Vato Rich.
Eastside.